Shalom, peace and blessings. It's your boy Jay Taylor, Voices for the Voiceless. Good evening, good evening. And yeah, man, as the title says, 100 pictures of deported illegals on the White House lawn. And man, this is really a troll move by President Donald Trump to troll legacy media, mainstream media. And what he has pictures of illegal immigrants that have committed violent crimes, such as unalivings, rapes, to distributing fentanyl. Um, he has their mugshot and their case on each picture, and there's 100 of them. Where the legacy media and mainstream media comes to do their daily press runs. So you can't avoid the pictures and what these illegal immigrants have done and why they have been deported. And it's a troll move, and I thought it was very genius. While they're sitting there trying to cap for illegal immigration and say that, oh, they just here, to seek asylum, and they're here picking fruit and they're doing things of that nature. We have here, right before you, behind you, as you got your microphone in hand, a reminder of what mass deportation and why we have Tom Homan as the border czar. Also, the failed illegal immigration laws of the prior administration to allow these people into our country to have committed heinous crimes, and why we are what we voted for as a majority, as a mandate in the United States of America. So I thought that was genius, man, for real. But it's so many different ways to look at it. It's definitely a troll move. Donald Trump is the ultimate troll, but I think that they deserve that, man. So next time that they getting a camera situated, and I seen, one of them say that, oh yeah, when you doing your press run in front of the White House, all you got to do is download this app, and it'll blur out, the images in the background that you so choose to want to blow out, to blur out. And I thought, like, wow, they really don't want people to see the images that these illegal immigrants and the crimes that they have committed and the fact that they have been deported. And at this point, man, we were just talking about the judges and how they have been going out their way, putting in executive orders to reroute airplanes mid-air, flying over, seas to try to turn them around. You have judges that have brought illegal immigrants into their home. You have judges that have snuck illegal immigrants out the side doors of courtroom buildings where they were to be charged for violent crimes in obstruction of justice. Now, you're not allowing American citizens that have committed violent crimes to be in your home. You're not sneaking American citizens out the side door to obstruct justice. But illegal immigrants that have committed heinous crimes, you going out your way to protect them from the law, from the consequences of their actions. First of all, being here illegally is a crime. Now, I'm not really big on if they've been here 30 years and they doing the right thing and they contributed to society. I think that those people, me personally, should be given a chance to gain citizenship. But see, that's a double-edged sword and a double argument, because you got a lot of people that's going through the proper process that get pushed to the back of the line, that are trying to get into this country the right way, going through all the proper steps, paying money and waiting on a list to become U.S. citizens. But then you have people that have bogarted their way into the country. At what point, where do you draw the line and say, hey, you have to follow the rules, you have to follow the law? But man, me personally, if they've been here for a certain amount of time and they've been productive, I would be open to that. So that's one of the things that's just my personal beliefs. And we got situations where these people are a huge threat to society, committing violent crimes, catch and release law, where if they do commit violent crimes and are apprehended, they will be released back into the public, back into society after a brief amount of time of detainment. That right there, I mean, what say you? If this individual that's undocumented commits a heinous crime against an American citizen and then decides to flee the country on the run, and we never know who committed the crime because they're undocumented. We don't have their DNA. We don't have any type of paperwork on them. We don't have anything to identify who committed this crime, and therefore someone's family, goes without knowing who harmed their family member or family members. You have situations where illegal immigrants are catching vehicular homicides on the road and only receiving 10 years. And then judges are coming in and even lessening that time to 3 years, where we know people personally that have committed vehicular homicides that got upwards up to 90 years being an American citizen. So when Trump put these people on these pictures on the White House lawn, I'm not against it. It's a constant reminder for those that try to act like this stuff doesn't occur. We have undisputed facts that this is going on. So with that being said, man, just wanted to come briefly and touch on that. And man, when you get a chance, go check out those pictures on the White House lawn. It's insane when you look at the number of unalivings and rapes. I mean, some of these people have done these heinous things to children. And be not mistaken, a safe border saves lives, because that way you eliminate a lot of human and sex trafficking going on into this country. So it works on both ends of the scale, and I'm 100% with that. I thought that was a brilliant move by the Trump administration. And hey, you know Trump petty, man. Oh yeah, another thing before I go, I hear that Trump also put something together for HBCUs, historical black colleges and universities, where they will have he has designated a specific group of people, a category, to raise money for historical black colleges and universities and to help build up their infrastructure, their buildings, the curriculum, funding that could go back to, students that want to go into certain practices. So while people were whining and complaining about the dismantlement of DEI, hey, this was a chess move and something that will help historical black universities. Do a little research on that. But yeah, man, it's your boy Jay Taylor, Voices for the Voiceless. We love y'all. Until next time, talk to you soon. Peace and blessings.